Hello folks, welcome to tutorial number 11. On this tutorial we're going to add flanges to our custom, or not custom, I suppose custom equipment with pre-existing shapes. We're going to add let's see, 1, 2, 4 flanges to our heat exchanger. So the first thing, again, as always, make sure you're on the equipment's layer, and let's go ahead, select our equipment and our grid, and let's turn everything else off. By that I mean let's hide them. So now we have it here. Now here's a quick little trick. So if you were to click on your equipment, there would always be this little thing would show up. That would, if you just kind of snap onto it, it'd say add nozzle. So let's go ahead and click that. Now this little window will pop up. So first thing we're going to do is we're gonna head over to change type, and then we're gonna start working here. But first let's deal with the tag part. So all the flanges are also numbered, so let's start number 1 1, right? Let's do that 1 1, and all it's going to do is assign the tag. So here's a little close button. Good, and that's done for assigning the tag. And then we're going to choose a straight nozzle, and we're going to choose 100 millimeter. Why not? N type flanged, units are in millimeters. Let's go pressure class 10. It doesn't really matter at this point because I don't know what those pressure classes mean anyway. Most of the time, again, either we would know the pressure and we would already defined it, or you would have to choose it from some sort of a catalog or something, depending on your design requirements. So on this, the only thing that should be showing up is the nozzle flange 100 ND C, 10, DIN 6232. So 2632, just select that and then head over to the change location. So nozzle location, there's a couple of options: top, bottom, radial, line. So we're going to choose radial for now. So as you can see, it kind of shows you where it's going to go and all the dimensions and what they mean. So we're going to change the height. Let's change the height to, let's per se, I don't know, let's go 200. Yeah, why not? You know what, let's do 250. An angle, we want it at 0 angle for sure. Let's actually, no, we don't want it, we want it 90 degrees. So all it's gonna do is right where it is right now. You can kind of see it, in fact, see it's here. We want it facing upward toward the ceiling. Okay, so let's put that to 90 degrees, and the length, it's how much it's going to stick out. Let's 150 is good enough. 150, good. And let's double check everything. We have all this correct, and make sure you fill this out properly and select close. Now as you can see, we have our first flange. Now we're going to put another one just the opposite of it at the very bottom, and one here and one at the bottom side here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Again, to do that, you have to select, and where the add nozzle little icon shows up, click on that. It should pop up again. So the dimensioning always going to happen from the left side, depend on which way you're looking at. On the left side on. So again, we're gonna go to the tag. We're gonna call the tag 1 2 this time. Last time we called it 1 1. And let's go back to change type. Everything is the same. Select that. Go back to change location. So now we want the height to be, was it 250? We did 250. But now our angle is going to be 270 degrees, and the length we'll keep it at 150. And that's all. Press close, and as you can see, there's a second one now. Okay, so now we're gonna put one right around here. So let's see. So we know that from here to here is 500. Here to here is 100, so 600. And then we have another 125. So we should put it probably around 1,000. Let's do that, see how it shows up. Again, select the heat exchanger and let's go ahead and click on that little icon. And this one we'll call 113. And for the tag, let's go to change type again, straight nozzle, and the sizes are all the same. Select the nozzle, go back to change location. Let's choose height 1,000. Might work, might not work, and I'll show you how to change anything if you think it won't work, but usually it will be well defined for you already through the design specs. So yeah, and so this one we want facing upwards, so the angle will be 90 degree, and length will keep it the same. Okay, 50, everything is good, I think. Press OK. Actually that looks pretty good. And now we have to put one at the bottom. So let's per se, if we were doing our big heat exchanger, that's our main project. So our seawater would come in here and go through that thing and come out of there heated, preheated. So our steam probably would come in here and the steam would go out of there, or steam would come in through here and the steam would go out of there. But for us, we probably will do it down to down, but you know, we'll come to that later on. Okay, so let's add our last flange. Okay, again, first thing we're going to do is assign a tag, so it will be 14, and go to change type. Again, everything remains the same. Choose that, go back to change location. Radial, we're gonna go, okay, so last time we did 1,000, and we know the big one is about 4,500 long. So what if we do 4,000? Yeah, 4,000, that makes sense. 4,000, and we'll do angle 270 because we want it pointing downward, and the length we will ask for 150 again. That's pretty much it. Close it out. Now, okay, perfect. Now here's a quick little tip. As you can see, our this nozzle I want it a little bit closer, so I need to edit my nozzle now. So how would you do it? Every time you try to select, it either asks you, as you can see, you just have to control and click it, then you can edit it. So control, click it, and then you see the little pencil shows up. So click right on the pencil, and that little dialog window for the flanges will pop up again. So we know we did it at 4,000. Let's do it at 4,300. See how it looks. Okay, let's see. It's acceptable. That's pretty much all for this time. So all we have done is added flanges, and that's our first step toward piping. Okay, see you guys on the next video.